everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plans, and happy last Thursday of 2020. We are finally here. It is the end of the year. I am so excited. Today is also the last day of my planner newbie advice for the month of December. Of course, I'll probably keep this going to some extent throughout the rest of the year because there are always things that I'm learning that I'd love to share with you and things that I still have for you. So I will be continuing this on, but just for this month, just on Thursdays for right now, this is the last one. Today I wanted to really go over planner lingo and, planner terminology, so that way if you're looking for items, say online, that way you're typing in the right thing, that way you're making sure you're getting the results that you want. There are a few things that some of these words have the same meaning in the happy planner world, and so some of these kind of go like you have to be a little bit more specific with some of these words in order to get the results that you're looking for. So we're going to go over some of those today. But first, let's go ahead and start with happy planner thing. So let's start with the most basic thing, which is happy planner. The word happy planner. It gets abbreviated a lot just to HP, which, as some of you may know, HP is more than just happy planner. That, like, when I hear HP, sometimes I automatically think of like the computer, like the printer, I think of all things as far as like computers and not necessarily planners. But some people do abbreviate happy planner with just HP, and then they also abbreviate with THP, which is the happy planner. So just something to kind of keep in mind when you're looking at stuff, if you're seeing people abbreviate. And the reason why we abbreviate is so that way titles aren't crazy long. I used to do, this for a couple of my videos. So just so you know, like, why you're seeing abbreviations for things. And, some of these do have abbreviations, some of them don't. But we'll kind of get into that as we go. So the first thing that we should really dive into is our sizes, the most basic thing. And I do have a video that goes more in depth about the sizes that we have available in Happy Planner. So this will just be more about like the word of them. I'm not necessarily going to go into a lot of detail about all the things, but we'll go over sizes for Happy Planner. So our main sizes are classic, big, and mini. Those are the main things that have started with the Happy Planner. And now we've kind of transitioned into having a micro and a skinny mini and a skinny classic. And all those things can kind of get a little bit confusing if you're not typing in the right thing. Say you might be looking for a skinny mini planner, plan with me, but if you're only typing in mini planner, then you're most likely not going to get exactly what you're looking for. So we have our micro. Okay, micro has 4 discs. We have our mini planner. Mini planner has 7 discs. We have our skinny mini planner, and like the mini, we have 7 discs. It's about half the size. It's a little bit more than half, but about half the size of our mini. We have skinny classic, so this one is 9 discs. Then we have our classic planner, which is our most popular size in Happy Planner goodies. A good majority of items and accessories are sized for the classic planner. And then last, we have our big planner, which has 11 discs. So these are the sizes that we have available. I know you can't see them all in screen, but these are the sizes we have available. So if you're seeing something staged with big in front of it, or classic, or mini, or skinny classic, or micro, those are the sizes that are going to be pulled up when you're searching for them. So hopefully that kind of helps you determine that. Okay, so those are our sizes. We also have those same sizes, big, classic, and mini, for our discs. Okay, so we have our mini, which is pretty teeny tiny. Then we have our classic, and then we have our big. Okay, so we have our mini, classic, mini, classic, and big. So those ones also translate the same as far as our discs go. So the next thing we're going to move into is some abbreviations that I see a lot on social media. Like, so we have before the pen and we have after the pen. And a lot of time I see people asking what those things mean, why people do that, all of that good stuff. So this is a before the pen spread. Basically, it's just what it's talking about. It's before the pen. I haven't added any pen in here. It's literally all just stickers. I haven't added any of my plans. basically I'll do this because I like to plan this way. It's hard for me to put a sticker down and write something, because if I want to go back later and maybe layer another sticker on top of it, that might make it hard. So I prefer to do before the pen spreads, but I do know some people like to do like to fill in their planner as they're going. So it's just kind of a preference. It's the way I do it, and it's just the way that I prefer. But I do see a lot of people, and basically before the pen is, you know, you do your spread, you haven't added any pen, you take a picture and you share that with the planner community. So that's basically a before the pen spread. Then we have an after the pen spread, which after the pen means you're showing your planner once it's completed and or just once it's starting to get filled in. So like I could show like just this side, and that side could just be my after the pen on the first half of my week, or I could show the whole thing. Usually people post these at the end of the week or the beginning of the next week. It just kind of depends on how people, you know, work with their planners. So before the pen and after the pen. Then we have Plan With Me, which Plan With Me is what I do here on YouTube and what a lot of other awesome planner babes do. A Plan With Me is basically just taking you through our plans, taking you through building our before the pen spreads. There are some planners that like to fill it in as they go as well. So it just kind of depends, but just a Plan With Me is basically you're just watching as I lay down each one of these stickers, and usually I'll talk through why I'm using that sticker, or you know, things that I have going on, so I need to make sure I'm adding stickers for those. So that's what a Plan With Me. So all of those, when you see them on social media, you may see a Plan With Me written as PWM, okay? Or you might see before the pen as BTP or ATP for after the pen. So just if you're seeing those abbreviations, that's what those all stand for. So those are those three: before the pen, after the pen, and Plan With Me. All right, so moving into some more things with our planner, I'm going to pull out my new one, just because it's shiny and new and I haven't really written anything in it yet. So a lot of the time I see people confusing year at a glance and month at a glance. So there's two I kind of count this one as a year at a glance as well. This is showing 2021 and 2022. So this is like the full year. Like you could see the whole year on one page. But what I refer to now as my year at a glance are these pages, which are at the beginning of every planner. And basically they're each month. So I have January through December on here, and it's the entire month. All the days of that month are on these pages, which I absolutely love these. I've seen so many people use these for so many different things. You could go through and basically pre-plan out your entire year on these pages if you wanted to before you even put them on your monthly. So say you could do birthdays and anniversaries and special appointments and things that are happening in the future. You know, you can put all those down. I've also seen people use these as, say, like step counters or things, you know, like you can use these for different like goals that you might be tracking. You can, if you track your weight, if you track what you're eating, you could kind of use these for all those types of things. These are just really great pages. So these are known as year at a glance. I can look at the entire year and put down things on the entire year if I want to in just 2 pages. So that is our year at a glance. Our monthly, which is our month at a glance, let me do a blank one. We have our month at a glance, which this one is, you just see just that month, okay? So if you see like a monthly spread and all that good stuff, that is just going to be just the 1 month, and this is your monthly view. So this is where you can see the whole month. Maybe you pull some of that stuff from your year at a glance to here, and do that as you go rather than putting them in now, which I know for me that would bug me. Like it would bug me to go through and write on my monthlies and then I haven't even decorated it yet, and then, you know, I'd end up probably covering it up later once I did decorate it. So you could really use, if you wanted to, your year at a glance to kind of pre-plan everything, and then I could use this and turn back and forth to my year at a glance to see what dates I need to make sure I'm putting in as I'm decorating. So that is our month at a glance view. So the next word I have for you is dashboard, and this word has a lot of means a lot of different things in the happy planner world. We have a few different items that could be dashboard, and it kind of can get a little bit confusing. The first one is dashboard, as in this page over here, the left side that's at the front of every month before the month actually starts. This used to be also called a currently page, which I have an example from another old planner. Most planners don't have this page that much anymore. They've kind of moved away from this, but basically it used to be known as a currently page because it has these prompts here. So it has reading, planning, watching. So basically you take this as currently I am reading, currently I am cooking, currently I am drinking. All of those types of things you could take onto these pages. And then it also has room for you to write special birthdays and things that are going on. Same thing with over here, we have space for our birthdays. So this used to be known as dashboard. It kind of still is, but now dashboard has so many other names. So I kind of labeled this as like dashboard / currently page, just because the older planners did have this currently. And I know some new planners, depending on what planner it is, sometimes the seasonal ones I feel like have more of like a currently page to them still. It just kind of depends on the planner that you have. The other thing that is also known for dashboard is we have dashboard layout, which is a form of layout that we have. Okay, so we have dashboard. So on this side, this is like your dashboard. It has everything for the entire week. So I could put all the errands I need to run, who I need to call, the bills that I need to pay for this entire week of the 30th through the 5th. Then over here on my right hand side, I have my whole week, and it's just on one page rather than being separated on 2 pages. So this is known as a dashboard layout. So some of these things you kind of have to be specific. Are you talking about the dashboard currently page that's at the beginning of each month, or are you talking about the layout? So you just have to know I have to put dashboard layout in order to get the right results. We have one more thing that's in that dashboard category, and that is this guy right here. So this is known as a dashboard. It is made out of plastic. It's like a nice sturdy plastic, but you slap this into your planner, and then it's known as a little dashboard. We do have like dashboard stickers, so sometimes they'll have stickers glued on them for you, and then you'll have like a little sticker book on a dashboard, but most of them just come plain. But basically they have a top tab at the top, so if I had this closed, I can easily access that page pretty easily and just turn it open. So this is just a little insert for our planner. So this is also called a dashboard. So 3 things that we have that are our dashboard. We have this plastic thing, we have this side that's dashboard currently, and then we also have our dashboard layout. It just kind of depends on what. So again, you kind of have to be specific. Are you wanting the dashboard that gets inserted, that has a little tab at the top? Are you wanting the monthly that's at the beginning of each month, or are you wanting the layout? So you just kind of got to be really specific about which one you're actually pointing towards. With these fun dashboards, we also have little bookmarks. So the bookmarks are a little bit smaller, but they also usually come in a pack. Usually the dashboards come in a pack of 3, where you get 2 of this size, and then you usually get 1 little bookmark that have the same type of tag. So just know the bookmarks are the shorter, less like wide. They're skinnier, and usually these are only in mini and classic size. There hasn't really been any that were made specifically for the big, meaning they don't have 11 holes, but you could still fit the classic size just fine in your big planner as well. So just something to keep in mind. These work great. It just means the bottom 2 of a big planner, you won't be able to snap into anything, but that's it. So it still works really well. Then we have Transformer and Franken Planner. Now, some people get these confused. They are 2 different things. So basically, a Franken Planner is when you put parts of more than one planner together. So say you have a planner, okay, and this is mine for 2021. I have taken this one, and this one is mixed with 2 different planners, okay? So I have this planner that is basically the main parts of the guts are all just what it is. That was part of the planner. But then I went in and I took all of the dividers of a completely different planner and I put them in this planner to kind of mesh more than one planner together. And you can do this with layouts. I've seen some people, you know, maybe they like one layout a month and so they switch it up all the time. Maybe they liked this page over here and they wanted to switch that up. So really it's just taking bits and pieces of different planners and putting them together as one. So that's basically what a Franken planner is. Then we have a Transformer planner, which is completely different. A Transformer planner allows you to have different covers, but have it look like the planner is complete and look like it's just one planner. So if you see, this is the front cover of my planner and here's the back cover. They both match, right? But if I take my covers that I have set up and pull, now it looks like I have a completely new front set of covers and back set of covers, but it's closed. So basically a Transformer planner allows you to use as many covers as you want. For me, I have it separating two different planners. So I have my main catch-all vertical planner, and then in the back I have an hourly planner, which I will use as budgeting. So that's how I have mine set up. I have liked doing this because I like to be able to use my covers. Otherwise, you know, covers don't really get used as much. You could do the same thing with bookmarks and just have a bookmark separating, but I really like having, you know, multiple covers, and then it's just kind of fun. So if I'm feeling like I want this to be my main cover for a little while, I can have it open to here. So that is the difference between a Franken planner and a Transformer planner. Okay, and last thing I want to go over with our planners, specifically just the planner part of this terminology, is the difference between a dated and an undated planner. So this is a dated planner. A dated planner is going to have all the numbers on all the days. It's going to have the months on here for you. You know, your month at a glance is going to be filled in, and your year at a glance at the beginning is going to be filled in because it's a dated planner, right? And our dated planners also have our full calendars on the beginning. And our new planner, so this is a newer undated planner, do not have any of those things. So if I open this up, it's going to go straight into my planner, straight into my first tab. I don't get that calendar. I don't get this kind of calendar, and I don't get the year at a glance calendar. Okay, and then on my monthly view, it's not going to have any of the dates. On my weekly view, it's not going to have any of the dates for me. It'll have the days of the week, but it won't have the days. So that's kind of the thing about the difference between undated and a dated planner. Also, our undated planners usually will have 5 weeks. So we have 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. This one has 6, 5 weeks, and 6 weeks. So that has 6 weeks. Obviously, not every month has that many weeks in it. That's something to really keep in mind with undated planners. Let me just count another month because I want to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so that's because some months of the year, you know, might have 5 full weeks. Some might be breaching on 6. It just kind of depends. I feel like more common, it's more of like breaching on the 5 weeks, not 6. But something you can do is just take out one of these, take out a week in between. So take this out and not have it in there, and then it's like nothing ever happened. If you wait until the end, then you're risking taking off your noted page, which is also our dashboard / currently page, but every planner is different with this page. Okay, so that's just something to keep in mind. And also, if you know it's only 4 weeks, and this specific planner, which this is a newer one, you might have to take out 2 sheets, and then you could just set these at the back. And if, say, you mess up, then at least you have a full week. So that way, if you messed up, but now I have 4 weeks. So if I have a normal month, I have 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay, that's on a normal month. So just something to kind of keep in mind with the undated planners, especially these newer ones. They have 6 weeks in them. So, and that looks like it's going to be for every month. So that's just kind of something to keep in mind. You might want to take out a few of the weeks, maybe look at the calendar and see how many weeks are actually in that month. So that way you can make sure you're ending up. Otherwise, you're going to end up with extra pages in here and it might bother you. I mean, you could always use them as notes, but just something to keep in mind with the undated. So that's the difference between our undated planners and our dated planners, is we don't get all of those, that month at a glance, or we get the month at a glance, but we don't get the year at a glance or the calendars at the beginning. Okay, so I want to move into some accessories because there's some different words for accessories, and a lot of the time I see people on Facebook asking for something and they're not asking for the right thing. They go, oh, that's not what I'm looking for, and then they show a picture of what they're looking for and it's not what they were looking for because they weren't using the right verbiage, I guess, for that specific thing. So let's kind of go over our sticker books first. So this is a value pack sticker book. Normally, value packs come with 30 pages in them. There are a few that have 20, and there have been a couple that have 15. It just kind of depends, but how you can know is if you look at the back, it'll say contains 30 sheets, and that's how you will know. It'll tell you exactly how many. But this is what our value packs look like. Okay, they have a strap down at the bottom. Usually the amount of pieces is down at the bottom and or at the top. It just kind of depends on when the book came out. So this is known as our value pack sticker book. Then we have a mega sticker book. Okay, our mega sticker book has 100 sheets in it. The strap is now on the side and it opens up like a book. Okay, it's going to open up like a book and it has pages on each side. So it's 50 pages on each side of here. It's a big book of stickers. Okay, so this is known as like a big mega value pack kind of thing. Okay, so that's a mega book. Then we have, I call this one a small sticker pad. It doesn't have like an actual name, but I refer to this one as a small pad. It usually has 10 sheets in it. I've only really seen these in stores. I don't even really think I've seen these on the Happy Planner website, maybe a while ago, but I don't think they're on there anymore. But I call these ones small sticker pads because they only have 10 sheets and they're a little bit skinnier. Then we have tiny pads, which I call these ones tiny because they're a lot smaller than the small. So you see why I had to kind of figure out a different name for the other ones. So a tiny pad is a little bit smaller. This one has 20 sheets. Usually they're 20 sheets, I believe. And then they're just a little bit smaller and they usually have one full sticker on each page or 2 stickers, depending. I don't know if you can see, that's one full box and then some of them have 2 like full box stickers. Okay, so this is known as a tiny pad. So those are like the main things for our stickers. Then we move into an accessory book. And an accessory book here kind of looks like a mega. It's not as big, but you're going to open it. And on one side here, we have some notepad paper. And then we also get some sticky notes. And then on the other side, we get 20 pages of sticker sheets. Okay, so these ones only have 20 pages, but then we also get sticky notes and then some like this little paper pad that's on here. So this is known as an accessory book. It comes with 3 different things in here. Okay, so that's an accessory book. Then we have what I call a multi-pack. I call this one multi-pack. Some people call it an accessory pack, but it's not really an accessory pack because we have an actual accessory pack. So I call this one a multi-pack. It has some sheets of stickers up at the top. It comes with some sticky notes, and then it comes with some journaling cards that are already pre-punched so you can snap them into your planner. So these I call a multi-pack just because we already have another accessory pack, which I will show you. This is what I refer to as an accessory pack. An accessory pack comes with a folder, a bookmark, some sticker sheets, sticky notes, and then it comes with some cute like paper in here. So this is what I refer to as an accessory pack because this, you know, you can get one of these and be able to start planning even if you don't have a lot of other stuff. It comes with basically all the basics that you need to kind of get started with your planner. So this is what I refer to as an accessory pack. So we have accessory pack, we have our multi-pack, and then we have an accessory book. Then we move into some of our covers because they do have some different names. So we have a snap-in cover, and I did just post a video about this on Tuesday, so I'll make sure to link it down below, really going over the differences between these, but I just want to go over the names of these just for the terminology's sake. So this is known as a snap-in cover. It's just a hard cover that goes on your planner. It snaps in on the tabs, and basically it's just a nice way to protect your planner from harm, basically, if you want, and if you're kind of rough with your planner. But it's just a little hard cover that snaps onto the discs. Then we have our deluxe cover. This one has a snap on it and it opens up, has a couple pockets in here, a place to stick a pen. It's a little bit more, you know, of a better cover than just our snap-in. So this is known as a deluxe cover. And then we have the new one that we just got, and this is known as a folio. So this one has a zipper on it and you can open it up. Okay, and then it has lots of space. So again, I will make sure to link the video that I did on Tuesday down below so you can check that out because I did go in depth of all of these and the differences, but this is just more for the name. So again, snap-in, we have deluxe, and then we have folio. All right, and the last thing I want to talk about is the difference between a Happy Notes and a guided journal. So a Happy Notes usually comes on mini discs, okay? Usually has 60 sheets of paper in it. You open it up. I haven't unpackaged mine apparently. You open it up and it's going to have paper in here for you. Oh, mine's upside down. The paper's in here upside down. How funny. But it'll have different kinds of paper. I do have a video kind of going more into depth of the types of paper, and of course goes into depth on all the sizes and all of that good stuff. But this is just the difference. Basically it's just blank. Usually the dividers are blank. They don't have anything on the tabs, and then they usually just have a design on both the front and the back. So that is a Happy Notes. Then we have a guided journal. in which a guided journal in it will kind of the same thing, except instead of the pages being blank, they're going to have little prompts on them for you. So there's a lot of different types of guided journals. There's ones for goals, ones for, you know, self-care, ones for faith. You know, there's lots of different guided journals to choose from. We even have a budget guided journal. But basically this just takes you through daily things. So you can use this each day if you wanted to. And it just gives you some different prompts. So that's the difference between a happy notes and a guided journal. I kind of want to just go over that just because I do see a lot of people post, I'm looking for this type of thing, and they're really looking for a guided journal. And they're talking about like, I need a happy notes. And then they'll be like, I want a happy notes that has prompts in it. And I'm like, okay, then you're talking about a guided journal. And the guided journals usually come on classic discs because they do come with more than 60 sheets. A happy notes only comes with 60 sheets, so that is why. Okay, you guys, so I think that is all for that I have for you. Hopefully this video helps you. Just know, especially when you're looking for stuff, if you're looking on buy sell trades or you're typing in things here on YouTube trying to find examples of how something has been done, hopefully this video helps you with the right terminology so you're finding exactly what you're looking for, right? So if you want to look for a guided journal, stuff about guided journals, make sure you're putting in guided journal. And if you're wanting things about happy notes, and make sure you're putting happy notes and or notebook. Make sure you're knowing the difference between some of these items here. Make sure like tiny pad, I think everybody pretty much calls these a tiny pad. I call these ones small sticker books. I don't know if anybody else has any other names, but I just call these ones small, like small pad sticker books. And of course megas, and then value packs. So just kind of just know what you're actually asking for. That way you can get the right results the first time rather than having to correct yourself and all of that good stuff. But I really hope this video has been helpful to you guys. I so thank you guys for sticking in here with me for planner newbie advice for the month of December. Make sure to stay tuned. I have some exciting things coming up on the 2nd of January for the new year. I am so excited. There may even be a little bit of a giveaway for you guys. So definitely make sure you are staying tuned for Saturday. I am so excited. Happy New Year's, you guys, and I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous rest of 2020. But thanks so much for watching. I so hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!